Who took part in the Trek for Mandela expedition, during which racing driver Gugu Zulu died, have arrived back in the country. Zulu died on Monday while climbing Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Speaking at a press conference at Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, expedition leader Sibusiso Vilane broke down and apologized to Zulu's family for not returning with their son. Vilane says he valued Zulu's life.
When I stood up and I said two things. I say to the climbers, we are going up to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa. And it is a tough mountain. You are going to have to dig deep to work your way up to the summit of that mountain. Then my next statement was to the relatives and friends, to your mothers and your fathers and your brothers and sisters that have come to bid you farewell as the leader of the 2016 Trek for Mandela and Caring for Girls Kilimanjaro expedition. I promise you one thing. My role is to make sure that I bring those that you've come to see go away safely and alive. I'm very disappointed today to say that I did not deliver to that promise to all the families and friends that I had promised to deliver. But I was basing my statement to say that in my 15 years of climbing and mountaineering and leading expeditions and being led, I hoped that I was going to impart my experience to lead all the 40 climbers safely up and down that mountain. I made a joke and I said, well, I may be called Simba, which means lion, but I don't eat humans. But today I do feel like I've eaten one of them. And I'm not very proud of myself. I guess all I can say right now is I'm very sorry. With the deepest of my heart, to the Zulus, Gugu's relatives and parents, and the little baby, and his lovely wife, Letseho. I understand she's a Moshesh. And to the Moshesh family, I say I'm disappointed, but I'm sorry. And to the country as well, I say I am sorry. It wasn't meant to be like this. Like Leanne said, I thought this moment will be a moment of celebration, of victory, of success for what we went up there to try and achieve and stand for. We went up there with the spirit of what Nelson Mandela says Mandela Day is about. A devotion to serve the needy. I had 41 of them that were up there to do just that. We arrived in East Africa, and I stood up and I briefed the team, and the one thing I said, the first most important thing I said very loudly and eloquently was, during these 5 days, if anything happens to you that is health related, please tell me. Tell me, or tell the team doctor, or tell the guide, let me know anything so that I can advise you as what to do. So from day one, I was playing my role. In the morning at breakfast, I asked everyone how they were, and I met Gugu. And I asked him how he was, and he said, I'm okay, but I have a very scratchy throat. I suspect there's some flu creeping in. But I'm taking something. I said, okay. So we left the hotel. We signed in at the gate, and we took the first step towards the mountain with hope that we would succeed. We stayed at one of the first huts, and in the morning, I met him again, and he reminded of our first encounter. It was in 2010. We were in Rhodes in one of the science fair festivals. I'd done a talk. I didn't know he was sitting in the audience. As soon as I finished, he walked up to me and said, well done, my brother. I enjoyed your talk. But you do something that I want to do. I would like to climb a mountain.
Team Dr. Roxanne